Hey everyone, I'm starting a new video series where I'm going to be building an artificial intelligence, and this is my introduction video to that series. The first thing I wanted to do in a video, which is what we're going to do here, is I wanted to define what an artificial intelligence was, because my definition and your definition might be completely different, and we need to know exactly which points we're going to hit in this project. So, artificial, that means it's constructed. It's not occurring naturally, it's not being replicated from something else. This is someone building something else, right? So we are building this. I am building this, I guess, but I will use the word we a lot because I don't know, it helps the thought process. And then we've got intelligence. Now, what is intelligence? I think there are three main core parts to intelligence, and this is where most of my focus and work is going to be. So, first of all, you have the ability to remember, and this is what I would call our memory. Then you have the ability to reason. And this is what I would call our experience. So we can remember something, and then we can also remember them as an experience. So we can say A happened, then B happened, then C happened, right? So that's what I mean by an experience. A memory is just a piece of information, I guess, is how I would phrase it. You can have a piece of information or a piece of data, and you can have an experience, which in my mind is a group of memories make an experience. That's how I'm looking at it. Then you have your ability to reflect. So you can look at your past experiences and you can reflect on them, and you can use those past experiences to make judgments about the future. And that is how we make our decisions, right? So that is what I mean by intelligence. And therefore, that is what I mean by artificial intelligence. I want to create a system that will remember things, it will reflect on them as experiences, and it will pass new judgments based on those experiences that it has remembered. That's step one. If I can reach that point, which is a goal in and of itself, I'm not sure how complex a goal, but I imagine it's pretty damn complex. So it's going to be an interesting series of videos. But assuming we reach that point, which I know is super planning ahead, but why not hypothesize, right? We may consider sentience, which is more than intelligence, right? With sentience, you have the ability to believe, right? You can pass judgment without basing it on experience, right? So that is faith, right? And you can also, what else does sentience have? I would say it has the ability to sacrifice, right? Now I'm not sure that's the right word for it, but what I mean by that is if your experience tells you something is bad, and intelligence would tell you not to do it. Right? Every time. It would be like, don't do that, it's bad. Now, if you give it the ability to sacrifice, it can then make decisions that are harmful to itself, even if, in order to help someone else, right? That's where it gets tricky, because the whole point of the artificial intelligence part of it is saying, do what you have to in order to reach your goals. Then when you start adding this sacrifice element, you're saying, do what you believe you have to do to sacrifice accomplish someone else's goals, right? And you're also saying at the same time, pass judgment without experience when you look at the faith one. And those two combined is why I think artificial sentience is not necessarily a great idea. But artificial intelligence is the bomb. I think we should be getting on that one for sure. So that's what I'm trying to do, you know, hop on the bandwagon, as it were. We'll see how it goes. I've been a developer for 10 years, so I'm fairly confident in my abilities. Currently working finance in the daytime, but that's not the most mentally stimulating of fields, I would say. And so this is my homegrown project, and we'll see how it goes. So for ability to sacrifice, I'm going to put empathy, right? Intelligence doesn't have empathy. Sentience has empathy. So that's my definition of an artificial intelligence. I'm very interested to hear other people's definitions of artificial intelligence, in case I'm missing something out. I feel like there's more to sentience, but I cannot for the life of me think of any right now. So if anyone has any, feel free to put a comment down. I would genuinely like to hear them. Maybe add them to the list, we'll see, depending on how persuasive people's arguments are. But that's that for now. I mean, this is video 1. I'm going to save this. I'll save it as... Let's see. Where can I save it? In my documents, I guess. Yeah, whatever. It can go here. I'll call this AI definition. Done. Okay, and yeah, that's me till next time. Hope somebody got something out of this video. I certainly did. Anyway, peace out.